Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. What we're working on here today, guys, is 85 and 86. We're going to show you real quick what we're going to be doing in 85, and then we'll come back and show you what we're going to do in 86. Voila, guys. We're going to be doing the same thing as we did in the previous videos, okay? We're going to go ahead, mount in our marker lights and everything, okay? However, this is going to be a big jump because we won't have as much space as we used to. So we do have to add this cable and everything. So it's going to be a bit tricky, okay? Then after that, we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to 85, okay? So here we go, guys. Let's get the party started. Okay, so this looks really sharp, looking pretty snazzy. We have our trusty pieces here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to first things first, we're going to go ahead and put in our lights. Okay, that's going to go in just like so, and then of course we're going to then put in our other piece. All right, and that's going to go fitting in just like so. All right, shouldn't have any play there, right? No play. Outstanding. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do that. But the only way we can seal that up is by putting that other light fixture in. So we're just going to go ahead and get that light fixture, slide it in, and then we'll worry about the rest, okay? So this is how we got the light in. Everything else is good to go. Of course, we're going to repeat the same process by putting two screws over here, two screws over here, filling in that little vent over here, and then putting that fender guard in there. And that's all going to be part of stage 85. So let's get on with that. Welcome to stage 86. And of course, with stage 86, here's what we got in store. Some more tape. We're going to put some black tape along the top of our scanner, which I don't think we're going to need to because of the Mike Lane mods, but we'll take a look at it, and when we get there, we'll decide then. Then after that, we go ahead and do that tough part, which is going ahead and mounting everything up. Now, this is going to be tricky, guys, because this is where we have to attach the scanner. So I might have to detach the scanner and all the lights and everything, but I don't think we will. I think we'll be able to keep them on because all that wiring is going to go right through the fender here, in through that little hole right there before we mount the fender in. So first things first, of course, we're going to put on that, then we're going to go there, and then our end result, guys, is the side of the car looking just like that. All right, so one of the last things we'll be doing is putting in the fender with the EM and the VM screws, and then the GM screws for the other side of the bumper. So hey, we're looking pretty snazzy, guys. We're looking good. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so with all that done up, we're pretty good. We got everything. Looks pretty snazzy enough as it is. All right, so the only thing left now is that scanner sticker. So we're going to come back to that because of the way we have ours set up with the Mike Lane mods and everything. So we're gonna hold off on that, all right, there, guys, because I don't want to mess anything up. I want to keep everything going fluid, okay? So without further ado, hang in there because we got more coming. So here's a note, all right? This is just so you know that in the future we'll have to probably have to take this and this piece off later. So all I'm going to do is just put the screws in place, and then we'll come back later and take them off because the scanner wire has to come through the opening over here, then run through here, and then come back out and then come through here. But it's going to come underneath all this so it doesn't interfere with the light fixture. But for now, we're just going to put it together, and we're going to leave the scanner alone because I need to get this wire in there. Once this wire is in there and I'm about to put this whole unit back on, that's the last thing we're going to have to do is this. So we will come back to this, and we'll loosen it up. But for now, we're going to get a couple of GM screws, two on this side, two on this side, and we're going to get everything mounted on here. All right. So for now, guys, this is the front bumper installed. Look at the shininess on it so far. This is everything done that we've just done. As you can see myself in there. But this is what we're working with, guys. Everything is in there. Everything is good. The only problem that we're going to have, because we have the Mike Lane Ultimate Kitt interior, is when it's time to put this whole body back on. We got to remember that we got to take off the scanner, run the cord through this fender here. Once we run it through that fender, then we're going to run it along so it connects to the scanner. And then once it connects to the scanner, we'll be pretty much completed there. Then we'll bolt this down and everything. We still have some other things that we're going to do. And that foggy background there, that's going to be the backside. Our next adventure, when you guys come back, will be to work on the back window. That back window here is going to get worked on. All right, so far, there it is, guys. Little fingerprints there because I was frustrated. Really hoping that we wouldn't have to take this off in the end, but that's okay. That's okay. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get going. You guys all have a good time.